המבורך לעולם ועד. המבורך, המבורך לעולם ועד. Last three lines in the Hebrew on page 30. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, baruch ata Adonai, hamariv haravim. We're going to continue with Shema Yisrael, page 34 and 35. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. You may be seated. Page 36. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibartam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha uv'kshartam le'od al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtaftam al mezuzot beitecha uv'isharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem. Amen. We turn to Michamocha on page 40, our song of freedom. This melody is, we've done many times here, but it's an adapted melody from a Sephardic tune. Here we go. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha nedar b'kodesh, norat
May your creativity continue to inspire us all, your students, your fellow teachers, and myself. The care you put in, even in the moments after hours, speaks to the kind of educator you are, one who is thoughtful, passionate, and always going above and beyond. May your classroom always be a space of curiosity, joy, and connection, where students feel your belief in them and carry it with them long after they leave your Bet Gimel class. Your belief in them is why they love you so much. May you feel how much of a blessing you are to this community, and may that same sense of purpose and inspiration continue to fuel you in the holy work you do. Gazelle, you are my Jewish hero.
We give thanks for the blessing of Shabbat, the opportunity it gives us to rejoice, to connect to our deepest selves, to our community, to the Holy One. Vishamru, page 44. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, לדורותם ברית עולם. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, לדורותם ברית עולם. B'nei ובני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
From the very beginning, it was clear that your path to teaching was not an accident. It was a response to something much deeper, a calling, a communal need, and a genuine desire to give back to your Jewish community. That sense of purpose continues to shape the educator you are becoming. Your passion for teaching is rooted in your love of Judaism and community, and your commitment to shaping the next generation is something your students feel every time they walk into your classroom. May you continue to grow with the same drive and intention you bring to this work, seeking out feedback, embracing learning, and striving to become the best educator you can be. Your dedication is what fuels your growth, and it has already made a meaningful impact. May you trust in your journey, recognizing how far you have come, and feel inspired to keep building a classroom where your students can connect, learn, and grow in their own Jewish identities.
We're going to turn to page 46, and I invite everybody who can comfortably do so to rise as we turn to our Amidah. Adonai sifatai tiftach Ufi agite kilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Page 48. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer Moshia Umagen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Abraham, Bezrat Sarah, page 50. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Berofech Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Baal Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Meimit, Umechayeh, Umatzliach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atal HaChayot, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol, page 52. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please take a few moments for silent prayer for the text of your own heart or the words of the Siddur through page 62, 63.
you have stepped into that role with such natural ease. You have fit in organically, bringing in your own spirit, passion, and creativity into every lesson you teach. May you continue to bring your whole self into the classroom, your ideas, energy, and authenticity, knowing that this is what allows your students to connect and grow. It has been beautiful to witness not only your students' growth this year, but your own. May you continue to feel supported as you learn and stretch into this role, and may you take pride in the meaningful foundation you are building in your students' Jewish lives. May your passion for teaching continue to deepen, and may you always feel the joy of being exactly where you are meant to be.
Shabbat Shalom. Well, the piece I'm going to play has nothing to do with teaching, unfortunately, but it is one of my personal favorites. The song is Yigal Kamayim, and it comes from the biblical quotation in the book of Amos, "Justice shall roll down like water and righteousness as a mighty stream." I'm sure most of you have heard this famous biblical quotation. The composer is Moshe Denberg, who is a Canadian, very prolific composer. And I don't know, is he a rabbi also? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, he's very well known in the, he's from Montreal, he's very active in the Toronto community. And he is known especially for his involvement as band leader and founder of the Jewish music group Tzimmus. So this is his setting of Yigal Kamayim.
Thank you, Dr. Polvoy.
Thank you for sharing that beautiful piece with us. Our next teacher is Ness Mazurlev. She is not here with us tonight because tonight is Mega Shabbat at Cal Poly Pomona Hillel. But Ness is our Hebrew teacher on Sunday, and I would love to share a few words about her. We'll pretend like she's here. Ness, teaching Hebrew to kindergarten through 7th grade in a single day is no small feat. And yet you bring to it a sense of ease, optimism, and care that make it not only feel possible, but even joyful. When you walk into Nessa's classroom, you can immediately feel the positivity she creates. It is a space filled with kindness, knowledge, and a sense of encouragement that meets every learner where they are. May you, Ness, continue to be an innovator in your teaching, finding new ways to engage and inspire students. Your flexibility, creativity, and heart are truly a gift to this program. And may you feel how grateful we are that TBI and Beit Sefer can be a Jewish home for you while you are away from your own, offering you the same sense of belonging and community that you so generously give to others. While we are talking about our fantastic Hebrew teaching team, I would also like to take a moment to thank Ziva Gunther. She is one of our Zoom Hebrew teachers on Wednesday nights and has stepped up this semester to fill Nessa's role, and she has been a natural fit, and I personally thank her for all of the work that she has put in this semester for our program.
So I'm going to say a few words about teachers, but really just a few words, because it's a longer evening. But this week we read Parshat Emor, which is a long series of laws about priests, the Kohanim. And it can feel at first like a lot of detail: who may serve, how they serve, what they wear, where they live. But underneath all these details is a powerful idea that holiness doesn't just happen, it's cultivated. The priests weren't only ritual leaders, they were, in a very real sense, the teachers of the people. Their role was to embody tradition so that others could learn what it looks like to live a sacred life. Elsewhere in the Torah, we're told explicitly that the priests were to teach the children of Israel all of the laws. They weren't just offering sacrifices, they were shaping a community. And that brings us to tonight. Because while we no longer have priests in the same way, our tradition shifted, right? And we have teachers. And our teachers stand in that same sacred space between tradition and between the next generation. They take something ancient, something vast, and they make it accessible. They make it meaningful. They make it alive. And like the priests of old, they don't just transmit tradition, they model a way of being. Emor reminds us that holiness lives in the details, in the small, intentional acts that shape a life, and that's exactly what teaching is. A teacher prepares a lesson. A teacher notices a student who is struggling. A teacher finds another way to explain, to reach, to connect. Those small acts repeated day after day are what creates something sacred. And something else. The priests are held to a higher standard, but because their role carries responsibility. And the same is true of our teachers. To teach, especially in Jewish life today, is a deep act of commitment. It's to say that tradition matters, that these values matter, that community matters. In a world that often pulls us in 1,000 directions, our teachers are the ones who gently guide us and our children back toward meaning, toward connection, and toward purpose. So tonight we honor our teachers. As we honor our teachers, we might see them as the spiritual heirs to the Kohanim in our parsha, not because they stand at an altar, but because they help us to draw close. And so, as we celebrate them on this Shabbat, we think about the ways, as the priests tried to draw us close to God through sacrifice, that our teachers draw us close to our tradition, close to our community, close to the people that we are meant to become. And that may be one of the holiest acts there is, to take the Jewish values, to take Torah off the page, and to help it live in another human being. Shabbat Shalom. And I think my order's back there, so I don't know. All right. Actually, actually it's here, it's under my other sign. Okay. But Danielle says it's her, so here we go.
It's your turn, Abby. Abby is our student support specialist at Fade Safer, and she works amongst all of our classrooms, with all of our students and teachers and myself. She is the jack of all trades at Fade Safer. But Abby, when you reached out to me at the beginning of the school year, asking how you might be of help, it was immediately clear that you would become something much more than an addition. You would become an essential part of our team. You bring with you years of experience as an educator, and you share it with such generosity. You are selfless, kind, and deeply thoughtful in the ways that you support students, teachers, and me. May you continue to be a steady source of wisdom and support in our community, helping each learner feel understood, supported, and capable of growth. Your presence strengthens the fabric of this school in ways that are both visible and quietly profound. It has been a true blessing to learn with you and from you.
We turn to page 253. Our thoughts turn to all of those in our lives and in our community who are in need of healing of body, of mind, or of spirit. Mi shepera avotenu mikor habraka leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. We ask for blessings upon Hannah Fields Austin, Sue Tobach, Rosalind Lefkowitz, Helen Weinfeld, Pam Poliakoff, Kathy Blumenfeld, Caitlin Antrim, Brad Holland, Serena Postal, Robert Strober, Cherry Day, Gloria Foster, Robert Gerard, Adele Harris, Brenda Found Gerard, Jan Marcus, Al Shapiro, Robert Waldman, Udit Gratz Delane, Deborah Delane, Faye Bernstein, Sandra Dizengoff, Karen Nelson, Larry Gassner, Marsha Lloyd, Sharon Everett, Ellen Sopkin, Tim Nelson, Natalie Cruise, Joanne Cohen, Keaton Height, Michael Gerard, Marion Schneiders, Bonnie Stead, James Stead, Michelle Weinstein, Greg Doobie, Jennifer Lewis, Chris Gacci, Dr. Chuck Lee, Bernard Karmatz, Ian Geffen, Santel Welensevich, Maury Feingold, Mark Dannenberg, Lisa Hahn, Laura Zuckerman, Alexi Steifel, Hector Martel, Ashira Barbaria, Karen Laird, Fred Laird, Jack Warshaw, Anija Barak, and Max Tolman. If you have a name you'd like to mention, please do so as I come by your row. Refuah Shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
I have one more blessing to give out tonight. Unfortunately, Debbie Klein is not here tonight, but I would be remiss not to appreciate her, even in her absence. Debbie is our librarian here at TBI and supports the Beit Sefer team every Sunday. And there would quite literally be no library without her. Sorry, I'm going to use the second person tense. Through your dedication and care, you have given this community the gift of books, stories, and a living space for learning and imagination. Your commitment is felt in every carefully chosen book, every organized shelf, and every moment you spend helping a student find the right story. You have created not just a library, but a place of wonder and belonging for our children. May you continue to find joy in the work you do, knowing that you are shaping a lifelong love of learning in every student who walks through your doors. Your dedication is truly unmatched and makes a lasting difference every Sunday. Thank you for listening to the 8 blessings to each of our 8 amazing Beit Sefer team members. As my time at TBI comes to a close, I have the opportunity to reflect on all of the amazing moments that I've had here at TBI. And every moment I think about you 8. And it's just been my absolute privilege to work with you and learn from you and learn with you. The last 2 years I've been able to travel for conferences and meetups and learning with other Jewish professionals. And I have gone into every space and sung your praises across the country. That I have, here at TBI, we have the best religious school faculty, not just in the Inland Empire, but really, I think the country. Your dedication, the sheer commitment that you bring every Sunday, your commitment to your students, and each family is truly unmatched. Thank you for giving me such a gift of working with you for the last 2 years.
Sorry. All right. Yes. You get to stand there awkwardly. Yes, that's exactly it. So obviously, we can't thank all of our teachers and not thank Danielle, who's been with us these last 2 years and has been really an amazing blessing to our program, to our teachers. I think all of our teachers would say, see, they're all nodding their heads, and to our students and to our families and our parents. Cantor Ball sent me a message earlier, said, please read this tonight if you can. So I'm going to read this to you. It's actually to you and the Beit Sefer teachers. To Danielle and our Beit Sefer teaching staff, thank you so much for a wonderful year. I'm sorry I can't be here to share these words in person, but I want you to know how clearly I've seen the positive impact you've had on your students. You have created a safe and nurturing environment where they can grow a strong Jewish identity, one rooted not only in history, language, and shared customs, but also in a commitment to bringing more justice and joy into the world. And to our Madrichim, special thanks to you for setting an example of continued commitment to learning and community that is a model for our younger students, one they can aspire to as they grow beyond Bar Mitzvah. May you all be blessed as you move up forward. And Danielle in particular, may you carry the spirit of TBI with you as you head east. See, now I get teary, so there you go. And I still have to read my words. Sharing your remarkable talents and spirit with your new community. Cantor Paul. So when I was thinking about you, Danielle, and you'll get another text at pre-graduation, so you get a second text. So, at Leo Beck. But I was thought of part of Pirkei Avot 4:1. After it lists all these other things, who's rich, who's a hero, who's, etc. It says who is honored, one who honors others. Well, first of all, I think you can see from the way that Danielle, that you honored people today, kind of the investment that you put into the work that you do here. So today we give thanks for the ways you have lived this teaching so fully. Day after day, you have honored the students in your care, seeing their unique gifts, nurturing their confidence, and helping them grow into who they are meant to become. You have honored our teachers, supporting them, trusting them, lifting up their sacred work. You have honored parents and families, listening with care, partnering with them, and strengthening the bonds that make a school community thrive. And because you have given honor so generously, honor has been returned to you many times over in respect and in gratitude and the love of all those whose lives you have touched. May that blessing continue to surround you, and may the impact of your leadership ripple outward for many years to come. And on a very personal note, you came. You were a second-year student coming back from Israel when you came here, and you were able to sort of slide right in. Like, we didn't really feel like we had a student sitting with us in senior staff meetings and in those kinds of places. That you really were able to contribute to the synagogue, and then that just grew, right, over time. Where I was like, Danielle's got it. I don't even need to pay attention to it. Like, she's doing it over there. And that was really a gift to all of us and to our community. We've got some gifts for you. Everybody felt like they needed to get Danielle a gift because everybody felt impacted by Danielle in our program. So I'm not going to have you open these now, but you will take them. Well, if you want, you can, Sunday when we do our conclusion, you can say what you got on Sunday school when we do that. But this is a gift really from the community and a gift for your journey as you move forward, and you'll see that. This is a gift from our administrative staff, the support staff of the temple, who wanted to offer you thanks and blessing. And then a gift from our teachers who wanted to honor you as well. So we will let you, I'm going to just put it down here, Danielle, for you. But we will let you open those later. And I just wanted to say Toda Rabah so much for all that you have offered and brought to our community. And I know that the community, as I said to Rabbi Kalish, I was going to say Beth, and I was like, what should I call her? Rabbi Kalish, when she called me, I got a call, and my first 2 words were just hire her. Those were my words. And then we talked for like 40 minutes, but that was the first 2 words. So they are blessed to have you as well as you continue your professional journey. Mazel tov. Now you're done with your blessings. You can sit. All right, we're going to move toward the conclusion of our service. We do have a couple of things to still go through here. One of them is that it is the first Shabbat of the month. So if anybody has a birthday in the month of May, if you are a May birthday, then you should gather in the aisle. And I need a few people who have some height Come on, Levi. But also other people. Levi can't hold the four corners by Levi's self. So to our birthday canopy here. And Randy, here we go. Let's sing them up here. Here we go. Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach. All right, so it's a new month, and we want to wish you a happy birthday. Unless your birthday is May 1st, because it's then we wish you a happy birthday coming up. And if it's May 1st, we hope today was great. But more importantly, we wish for you a good year, a year of blessing, a year of growth of spirit and of wisdom, a year of connection to others and community and to the Holy One, a year in which the yearnings of your heart are fulfilled. And so I offer you the blessing of our tradition. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and may God keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's light shine into you and through you to others. May God always be compassionate unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God and all that is good be present for you in your life. May you find wholeness, shalom in your heart, in your community, and may you join with others to bring our world closer to shalom, closer to wholeness and peace. And we say together, Amen. And right behind you, you can grab me that bag, Paloma. Just throw me, toss the bag over to me. Oh, you're gonna there help me out. These are our birthday pencils. Chocolate on the top, and then a pencil. They say, it says Yom Huledet Sameach, which means happy birthday. So everybody gets and this is a joint venture from Temple Beth Israel and Mark Feynman, who does the chocolate for us. Congregant, Kylie. Oh, all right. Did you get Yael? Okay. All right, let's sing them out. Here we go. Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach. Thank you, Talish folks. Appreciate it. And finally, before we go to our final conclusion, we are in the period of counting the Omer. You will find the blessing on I didn't write it down, so give me a second. I thought it was 270 something, but 278. Yes, 278. Okay, we'll say the blessing and then count the Omer. So here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al tzvirat haomer. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Hayom shlishim yom shehem arba'a shavuot u'shnei yamim la'omer. Today is 30 days, which is 4 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. And now we turn to Brian Desatnik for a few announcements, and then we will conclude our service.
Thank you, Rabbi. A few thanks and announcements before we conclude our service. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to thank all of you for attending the service tonight, and not just all of you who are here in person, but those also who have joined us online through our thanks also to Rabbi Kupitz for leading our service and providing thoughtful comments on educators in tonight's sermon. Thanks to Randy Polovoy for his piano piece and music during tonight's service as well. And much appreciation also to our Udit, who is here filling in for her son, Joachim Marcus DeLong, for managing our technology and making our service available for people to view it online. Thanks as well to tonight's greeters, Kylie Sykes, Beth Litton, Debbie Harris, Esther Vogel, and Judy Rose. And thanks as well to Danielle for her beautiful blessings of all of our Beit Sefer teachers. After our service, we will gather in the social hall behind you for Kiddush Motzi refreshments and conversation. We encourage you to take this opportunity to get to know somebody new, which will help build our Jewish community. Tonight's Oneg is sponsored by the Beit Sefer teachers, and thanks to all those who have contributed goodies for the Oneg. A few announcements. We have quite a number of things going on in our community, and these are all detailed in different ways in our weekly email, which is called a Tekiah, which comes out every Thursday, as well as the monthly Kehiyah, and online at our website, tbipomona.org, as well as our Facebook page. Just want to highlight a few items. May 3rd, which is this coming Sunday at 9 a.m., the Brotherhood is sponsoring a discussion with board member Lerone Canetti on the topic of cybersecurity, for those who are interested in that. Second, on Sunday afternoon, May 17th at 3 p.m. at TBI here, we're pleased to present a special concert featuring our own Dr. Randy Polovoy, who will be celebrating his 30 years as our temple pianist. And he'll be presenting a number of pieces by various composers. Next, please mark your calendar now for Saturday evening, June 6th, so that you can attend the quintessential thriller, Best Laid Plans Murder Mystery at the estate of Sir Warren Peace. Bribe suspects for clues, gather information to uncover the truth about the unhinged guest among you, and finally find out who done it. Tickets are available at the TBI office and the TBI website. And lastly, I want to say just a bit about our BRIC program that hopefully you've heard about. There are some flyers out in the lobby. The temple is right now selling commemorative bricks to commemorate somebody special in your life or a meaningful lifetime milestone. Each brick is a lasting tribute and will help financially support TBI programs. Small bricks are 4 by 8 and are for sale for $180, and the larger bricks, 8 by 8, which is double the size, are $252. More information about that again is on the website and on brochures out in the lobby. We will be trying to get the first batch of these installed before the High Holy Days. So if any purchases before June 1st will be installed prior to the High Holy Days this year. Shabbat Shalom.
Page 282, middle of the page, Aleinu L'Shabeach. Please rise. Aleinu L'Shabeach Ladon HaKol, Latet Gedula Leotze Breshit, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. 287. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. You may be seated. Page 294. We take a moment to turn our thoughts to those who have been important in our lives and have left this earth, those who have died in recent days or at this time in years past. Remember, within our community, we remember the recent deaths of Dolores D. Morton, mother of Kelly Morton, of Glenn A. Goodwin, husband of Rose Ash. Remember the Yortsites, the anniversaries of the deaths of Ethel Banilover, Ava Vespris, Ida Brill, Samuel Brennan, Charlene Riva Chester, Bernard Cooper, Alberto Crespo, Esther Dabrowski, Annette Feynman, Sheldon Fosco, Charles Frankelson, Jacob Friedman, Sari Friedman, Alicia Goldfarb, Ernie Goodman, Ronald Gray, Tony Groveman, Samuel Hecht, Garrett Hill, Richard Hirschfelder, Dr. Jack D. Kirschbaum, Stanley Cohn, Mel Laub, Norman Lefkowitz, Leonard Levin, George Levy, Sue Levy, Valentine Mashtadi, Arnold Morrison, Iris Revo, Maria Rothbart, Miklos Rothbart, Tibor Rothbart, Margaret Russell, Frida Salinas, Leo Sachs, Lily Schachter, Ricky Serlin, Lillian Sutra-Dollar, Julius Title, David Tobias, Betty May Tuns, Emery Weiner, and Shirley Walensky. If you're remembering somebody on this Shabbat and would like to add their names to our list or restate a name I have listed, please do so as I come by your row. If you're in a time of mourning or observing a Yortzeit on this Shabbat, I invite you to rise. And I invite the rest of the congregation, if it's your custom, to rise and embrace in support of those who mourn. Kaddish, page 294. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shmei rabbah, v'yalmad yivrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'yomachon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agalah v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lomei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudasha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shalom harav amin shmaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing. We're going to close with those final three lines with Oseh Shalom this evening. Yoshvei Tevel. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru Amen. For those who joined us online, thank you for being with us. Shabbat Shalom. For everyone in the sanctuary, please join us in the social hall for Kiddush, Motzi, refreshments, and conversation. Shabbat Shalom.